Hey, it's Friday, April 3rd, in the middle of, well, today was weird. Today was a day that I felt a lot of anger in the air. So, let me play a little something to lift you up. We're calling in the soul of Bill Withers to make us feel better. I kind of see people singing in the streets. All right, let's start this reading with a sing-along. Just a little. Sometime in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I will be there to help you carry on, for it won't be long. You're gonna need somebody to lean on. All right, I didn't get all the words, but I just wanted to send that sentiment out. I love great songwriting. So, yesterday I talked a little bit about behind the scenes, people working behind the scenes. And the reading I saw Chuck Schumer. I didn't read a lot of the news, but after that I did read about what he's working on and Pelosi's working on. And I mentioned the Fabulous Four, women in Congress who, you know, the ones that Trump was dumping all over. Well, he dumps all over everybody, but I think, you know what? I'm just going to tell you, he's on his way out. This is going to do him in. It already is. The Jared thing last night, I don't want to say too many names. I don't want to be cut from YouTube. I just started this channel. But that was an aberration. That was unforgivable. The way that he was treating the taxpayers, the American people who pay taxes, and acting as if the medical equipment that they have is theirs. I don't want to get too angry. I just was singing, so I need to keep the vibration high, and that's really what we have to do. I feel my guides shutting me down whenever I go down that negative road, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm doing it again, and it's so tempting. But I'm going to do my best to know that this horrible experience is actually bringing out some really beautiful qualities in people that were... It's not that they were hidden, they just weren't being out in the forefront. Like the governor of our state of Massachusetts bringing all those, man, those face masks from China and the Patriots plane. I mean, that was beyond the pale. That was really something else. And those are the kinds of heroic things we're going to see happening. With Cuomo's leading the way, I think the Democrats are going to step in and move this person out of the way, because people are dying and it has to be stopped. So, boy, I'm chatty today. I'm going to pull a few cards. I hope you're all doing okay. I wanted to say that if you're feeling some negative emotions, like even anger, see if you can take some space. I'm fortunate. I have my own space, and I really am fortunate to be able to have kind of a cave. This is a place where I do my psychic spiritual work and play music and that kind of thing. So I have a place to go. And I know how it is for people that don't have that, and I'm just sending you positive energy that you figure out how to get that, and or at least be aware that that's something you want to create as best you can. Prayers and light to all our healthcare workers. They are angels in human form. And everyone else that's helping. So, 3 cards. It's about, gosh, the day just slipped by. It's 6:35 in Massachusetts on Friday. And these are cards to give us guidance for the next 24 hours. If you would like a reading, please find me on Facebook, Annette Dion Psychic Reader. Or send me an email. AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. So here we go. The other thing that I get too is that if you are an artist, if you paint, if you do music, if you want to get more spiritual inspiration, there are a lot of spirits that are on the other side, on the spiritual plane, that are accessible if you just sit quietly and just think about them. And, you know, Bill Withers maybe will send me a song. Be positive. It's huge. Especially now, because a lot of people are not able to, which is completely understandable. I have put some meditations on my channel here on YouTube, and I'm going to straighten out a little bit of a mess on my YouTube channel, where you have to kind of look for things. All right, so the first card is the Queen of Wands. Klobuchar pops into my mind. This is interesting. I've never brought her up before. Or really seen her in a reading. I feel like she has something to say. Now, a few days ago, I mentioned Obama was going to step up and start saying things, and that was on a different reading that's not on YouTube, but I'll put that up. And sure enough, he did. And then this is, I feel like that the mail-in ballots, that's going to be a real thing. I really think that the GOP is not going to be able to stop that from happening, because as much as they're trying to finagle some kind of a ridiculous reason why that couldn't happen, gosh, yeah. We're on a good path. I know it's a hard way to get there, but we're actually on a good path. I see some breakthroughs. I see, and it's like the guides are showing me an image of the wall coming, not the border wall, but a wall coming tumbling down, like, and the people that are working for the good of humanity in our country, and probably other places too, I'm sure, but we're gonna see people in our country breaking down this wall, and it's like between the haves and the have-nots, and it's really an incredible thing what I'm seeing. I'm trying to explain it, but it's hard to put things into words sometimes. Journey away from difficulty. But the people in the boat are heads down, and their swords. That means kind of unspeakable difficulty and circumstances, but we're being led out of the darkness very slowly. He's not in a speedboat. He's on kind of like a rafty, rickety thing with a pole. So not even oars, just a stick. But that's a journey to, there's like land in the distance, and that's a journey to a better place. And that, you know, I just have to say it. For some people, you know, when we cross over to the spiritual plane, we don't know, but what I have sensed is it's a kind of an amazing place to be. We don't want people to die, but just, it's important to remember that there is a beautiful spirit, etheric plane too. Okay, so there's a journey away from the difficulty. That's what this card represents. And the last card is, there's an opportunity being handed to us, and I feel like this card is not conclusive enough. I do want to clarify, or so I'm going to pull another one, because this is pointing to that there is an opportunity, but the man is looking down and not seeing it. So I think that's the collective. We have to practice searching for the good. We have to practice, because it's not easy. We have to practice searching for the blessings that are happening, and I think that's going to get more and more like visible. Those blessings are going to get more and more visible in the near future. I have said before that the month of April is going to be, I don't want to scare people, but it's going to be very, very challenging. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card as a clarifier. And this is the Eight of Wands, and that means fast moving. This often is the arrows of love, fast moving solutions. So that's a good clarifier. Fast moving solutions to the problems that we're facing. It's not going to seem like enough, of course, but it's going to be incredible too. So look for the miracles because they are coming and they're happening now. So like I mentioned, the medical supplies coming from China. Yeah. Listen to some great music and sing. It really raises the energy. Chanting over and over and over and over again, once again in your quiet space. Or maybe you can do it in a group. Maybe you're in a really cool situation where people won't think you're completely wackadoodle. I think Om is more accepted now than it was 20 years ago. Om, and listen to spiritual teachers and leaders. Give me a call, or well, send me an email, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. I hope you're all well. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing daily short YouTube videos. I don't like to keep people too long, and I hope it's been helpful. That's what I'm here to do, just to help. Namaste. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.